Hey, soul survivors and survivors to thriving. Where have you been? Where have you been? Welcome back to Reality and Balance. All right. So, we are going to get into a words of power affirmation where you are controlling your fear to win, as you will continue to control your fear to win. So let's talk about a little bit on the substance value of control. For you are the full operation of your emotional senses, your physical senses, right? Your emotional senses, okay? And through your spiritual work is how you will create the control of all fears. The sum of all fears is what the external is punching out for everyone every day. The sum of all fears. But you have the ability, the altitude, the protection, the value within through your spiritual reflections to control it. Control it is what you're saying. How does one control anything? When I hear that it's all in an external hands. See, this is why we're going to do this words of power affirmation, because the control is internal. The ability to perceive the things that attempt to get you off misalignment in your journey, in your purpose, in your day to day. Okay. You have the ability right now to control your atmosphere of your mind. Your internal value is within. This is why so many people always talk about turning lemons into lemonade, honey. And this is right away, right quick, right fast, within an instance. Your ancestors and your spiritual guides want you to control your fears to win. They want you to continue to elevate, to keep rising to the top. Give them what you got. Give them what you got. The fear external. The control is internal. You are stationed and present here today to continue to make that lemonade with lemons, to continue to alchemize your mind, to keep rising further and further in your mind, where there will be no substitutes on the outside that can reflect the divine that is within you, within the substance of your mind. It starts within the substance of your mind. They want you to know that you have the ability to control your fear because you will win. Any anxiety, any stress, any depression, put it in check. And this is how we're going to put it in check right now. Okay? This is how we're going to put it in check. We have 52 words of power affirmations. 52 words of power affirmations brought to you by Reality and Balance. This is how you will win. This is how you will stay back. This is how you elevate your consciousness. This is how all the collective will elevate their consciousness by understanding the true value is within. You're always going to get a do-over. You're always going to be the number one, the number zero, right? You're always going to be that. So let's build on top of the zeros and let's build on top of the ones and create your own funds. Create your own funds. Create your own abundance through the actions of your mind. This is why we continue to come back. This is why we continue to reflect the highest aspects and abilities of our ancestors, because your value is within the threads of your DNA. It's in the threads of being here, present in awareness today. No matter what the outside is saying, you alchemize your internal reality. Therefore, the outside have no other option besides but to follow suit. You are the creator. All right, soul survivor, you are here for a purpose. You are here for a purpose. The reason why we definitely are able through the value within to control our fears, because you will win. Because you will win. There's nothing like, on the opposite end where a person is so-called winning, but yet they're emotionally controlled by external factors. That means you will lose everything and start over again with the zero and being the one all over again, which is good. But the value is within controlling your emotions, controlling your mind, substituting the external source that's attempting to lower the highest expectation of who you are. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's see what your ancestors, your spiritual guides, your cheerleader wants you to know right now in this moment, okay? Because you will win by controlling your fear. And this is what this Words of Power Oracle reading is all about. All right. Let's get into it. The first way is in the 7th plane. I can make mistakes and still be okay, is what your ancestors, your spiritual guides, and your cheerleaders are promoting for you right now, right away in this number 7. Spiritual wisdom information, spiritual wisdom plane, higher ascension. Because this is why we all are here. And this is why I was just talking about the 0 and 1s, that do-over and that action of awareness of I am. That we are so divinely blessed to have another chance, another opportunity over and over again. See, in order to start over from new beginnings, you must understand that you will make mistakes, minor mistakes, mid mistakes, however you want to judge, however you want to level your mistakes. But your spiritual guides and your ancestors are letting you know that you will be okay. This is a part of spiritual growth. This is a part of you being and operating, right? From the highest ability of senses of one self. Your cheerleaders, ancestors, spiritual guides are in knowing that mistakes are inevitable. They are in knowing that there is no such thing as perfectionism. If you're perfect, if you want things to be perfect, you want people to be perfect, then why are you here experiencing this very much imperfect, gifted life? We all are here to make mistakes, but the option that we all have, the choice that we all have, is knowing that we will be okay, that you have the ability, we all have the ability to change, right, through our mistakes. But the awareness is knowing that there was, some readjustment that needed to be done. Right away in the number 7 plane, your spiritual guides and your ancestors are speaking indefinitely to you that mistakes are okay. Mistakes are okay, for a moment, for a season, in the past, in the now, in the future, and everything all together that is operating from the unique senses of you. Mistakes are okay. This is why there's no point of being hard on oneself or beating up on oneself. Mistakes are inevitable. But the thing is, what is a mistake? When you have the operation and the value within. Generally, there are no mistakes. So I feel like I'm talking to the individual or the collective who is hard on themselves, hard on their situation, hard on their path, hard on their journey, hard on what they look like, hard on what they're doing right now, hard on themselves because they're not in the right place at the right time. Okay, these are all reflections of elevating strength and carrying it further and higher and higher. They're telling you that you will make mistakes, but yet you will be okay. Controlling your fear because you will win is the first words of power. I can make mistakes. But like I said, the awareness of the knowing of this mistakes where you can change right then and there. Like, oh, maybe there was some area or field that you weren't aware of, that you were persisting to, or you were responding to. Now I'm aware, therefore I'm okay, because I have the ability to change right then and right there within those subtle instances in your awareness. There is no perfectionism out here in this world, right? Not even in nature, not even with your pets, okay? Not even with your mother, your father, your friends, strangers. There is nothing perfect. We are all here experiencing the unique value that's within, and therefore we are capable to spiritually grow higher, expanding higher and higher in this number 7 field, which is a direct line in spirituality, spiritual ascension, spiritual protection, spiritual knowing, spiritual awareness. This is why they are here promoting you right here, right now, today. All right, mistakes. Water underneath the bridge, baby. Water underneath the bridge. So they do not want for you to be sad, depressed, and stressed, okay? For a moment, it's like, oh, okay, I feel the emotions. I let it so-called relive, but yet I am still okay. I am still okay. I am able to correct. I am able to control the inner faculties within, because your ancestors, your spiritual guides want for you to know that there is no perfectionism. None. Is there anything else? Is there anything else, when we're operating from outside of the lines of fear? Because you will win, guaranteed, but the control is within. 33. Divinity and divinity, the power structure of the divine times 2. I am learning my body's signals. And 33, the divinity, right? You see the parallel formation here with 3 and 3, how you have divinity, let's say, in so-called masculine and feminine, where you have divinity in both areas. Both areas are ascended, okay, in this Trinity formation. So learning your body's signals is just exactly what we were just talking about. Feeling the emotions, feeling the feelings, okay, of these mistakes, and letting it just be filtered out by the value within, because you will win no matter what. Quit looking at things as being tests, but see these mistakes, okay, because you will win, is that you will win no matter what. The external, or it could be some kind of programming or code right? Something that was persisting to lower your value, no matter what the code in the programming used to be. Know that you will win. Control within, the fear from the external. Learning to listen to your body signals in this very much feminine, okay, and masculine altitudes of who you are. They gave you the power structure number 33, 3 and 3. So there's creations on both ends. There's manifestations on both ends through the actions of your day to day. Okay, and your reflections of your day to day. This is giving back to like journaling, reflecting out loud, reflecting to oneself, reflecting to people who actually care. All right. They're letting you know that you're listening to your body signals. Feel the emotions and filter them out as they need to be, as you are the creator here in this very much manifestation in this power of 3 and 3. You are the creator in every action, in every plan in 3 3. Like I said, that feminine 3, divinity, that masculine 3, divinity, both of them are set here, is what your ancestors and spiritual guides want you to know for you. To continue to control your emotions, to control the faculties within. So let's say that the masculine is all action, all power and ego. Okay, let's say the feminine is all nurturing, but we know both of those could be interchangeable, okay? Let's just say that the feminine is nurturing, okay, persistent in value of spiritual growth, and same for the masculine. Persistent in the same of spiritual growth. It's just their level of action and their level of introspection are levels. But you have the value within to control your fear. You are giving the power of 33 here. Listening to your body signals. Okay, they're also saying by with listening to your body's signals, it's more, maybe, they're saying something like you are persisting with having a headache, or you're always having anxiety, or you feel like you're performing for externals. You're able to control this sense now, because those are all operations that are not of you. Those are the external perceptions of you. Those are the old cellular performances that maybe at one point in time was helping you, but now you are in this platform of divinity. Feminine and masculine here is what your ancestors and spiritual guides want you to know. You have the ability to control your control your fear, because you will absolutely win. You will win whatever you're searching for, whatever you're persisting towards to, you will win. Learn to listen to your body signals, right? Most of the time, these reflections that are low vibrational, like that self-critic, is something that occurred an instant ago in the past, right? An external telling you that you're not good enough, you don't look good enough, you're not at the right weight, you're not at the right size, you're not at the right gender, or whatever it is. Those are all external perceptions. And now, because that has been placed on you, all right, and you have internalized that to the cellular level, today is the day to flex out of that. Today is the day to flex out of that. Learn to listen to your body signals today. Therefore, you can alchemize all of those low vibrational frequencies, those external perceptions. Okay? The value within, you will win. The value is within, you will win. Let's do another card. So first, like I said, the ancestors, spiritual guides, your cheerleaders are saying in this number 7, singular spiritual wisdom, spiritual ascension, that you will make mistakes and be okay. You know, Sam, you're not a robot. You're not a robot. You will make mistakes. This is your grand total of spiritual ascension, is your awareness of your mistakes and changing it within that instance through the action and the power of your mind, listening to your body's signals through the power of 33, the manifestation within these energetic levels, the manifestation within the power of the masculine and the power of the feminine, the magnitude that comes with both of those levels here. Listening, reflecting, getting rid of the rubbish. That is true manifestation. But okay, they're also saying that the true alignment is continuous with the power of your mind, the value within, through your ancestors who are promoting you here today. But I also feel like some individuals or the collective are disconnected to the signals of their body when they're tired, when they're stressed, or in their anxiety, and or those instances are promoting you in your actions in day to day from the perceptions from the external, which has no value. You bring value to your life. You bring value from within. Control your fear. You will win. You will win. Listen to your body, what's speaking to you. If you're thirsty, if you're hungry, if you need to stretch, okay. If there's like a thought that is persistent, a negative, low vibrational thought that is persistent, cut it out right away, immediately. Even in your sleep, when you wake up, when you go to bed, cut out all of that outside external perceptions. Cut it out. Get rid of it. Cuss it out. Say, leave me the hell alone. Get the fuck out of here. I'm no longer operating from this survival mode where I need to, lean on these energies to feel sorry for myself. Listen to the internal depths of you, the mind, what's being promoted to you, what's attempting to devalue you, and exit out immediately, because you will win. You will win. This is the reason why 33 has came up in that divine manifestation, because you have everything within, the value within. This is why the number 7 here came out number first for you. Okay. Came out first for you, the number 7. They don't, your ancestors, your spiritual guides, those who've paved the way for you to be here today, they don't care for you to be stressed and depressed. They want you to live. They don't want you to live from external perceptions. They want you to live from the value within, and that is controlling your emotions. Okay? Not controlling emotions of how the patriarchal formulation wants us to control our emotions, because most of the times you need to release. You need to cry. You need to scream. You need to talk it out. Okay? We are talking about here is how external perceptions are able to decode the value from within. Somebody say that you're not pretty enough, you're not the right color, you're not the right age. Those are all external factors that have no value within in the presence of your life. None. But see, this is what's promoted outside of us, to be a certain way, to talk a certain way, to be a certain age, to look a certain way, to take a certain path in your job, to take a certain, you know what I'm saying? They all are attempting for people to be perfect, and nothing is perfect. So we're talking about external perceptions here in listening to your body's signals, right? The things that you have the ability to filter in and out of your mind that does not resonate with you. Okay, let's give one more card and see what your spiritual guides and your ancestors want you to know right now in these very highlighted moments. Controlling your fear, because you will win. You will win no matter what. If you have to start over from the 0 to the 1, you've already won. Figuratively and literally, you've already won. You get a do-over. You've won. Take that as a win. Do-overs. Take new beginnings as a win. Is there anything else that we want for them to know through their ancestry and through their DNA? What is their higher source? What is the source? Or what is the spiritual reflection that they want you to know? Number 3, 21. All of your dreams have purpose. All of my dreams have a purpose. All of your dreams have a purpose, is what your ancestors and your spiritual guides want you to know. Yeah, they want you to go into, other people's films, which are stages, right? They want you to perform on their stage, but you have your own dreams. You have your own purposeful living. Work more towards that altitude. Formulate your thoughts towards your purpose, your dream-like purpose in this number 21, which is the summation of number 3. Perform ultimately for no one. Continue to live and thrive through the dreams within, those dreams that you know that were set in foundation from the day you were born. Those dreams. Maybe you're already living out your dreams, okay? Maybe you're still attempting to fulfill your dreams, and know that you have already won. You have already won. You're already there. You're already there. It's just a glimmer, a moment, a second, a day. But don't allow for time to devalue the divine in this number 3 again. So let's just say you got 333 here in this reading, and you got a number 7. So your spiritual guides, your ancestors, your higher source are letting you know that the manifestation is all within the internal faculties with yourself. This is why they want you to understand and pay attention and be aware of your body's signals, which most of the time are external perceptions that are attempting to devalue you. Cut it off within. All of your dreams have a purpose right now, today, and they always will have a purpose. Your dreams will continue to carry on no matter what age you are. Pursue that in your mind more than anything. More than anything. They keep just saying that control your fear. No matter what those do-overs are, no matter what those zeros and ones are, the full and the I am awareness, no matter what they are, your dreams are still here, speaking to you, reflecting to you. They want you to continue to uplift that in your mind more than anything else. So what is your dreams? What are your purpose today? Like, what gives you the function to be here in these moments? Because external perceptions are dysfunctional. They keep saying that the value is within. This is how you will win. The value is within. It's within. Know that. Perceive it. The things that you want to explore, vacationing, traveling, schooling, relationship wise, having a greater relationship with yourself, with other people, right? Whatever those dreams are, know that they are purposeful. This is why it's in number 3 here in 21. They are purposeful, or this card wouldn't even came out, because you have great value through the functions of your purpose. Eliminate all of the externals, perceptions, those codes, the low vibrational reflections of performance, and stay in alignment in your purpose every day, every moment in your mind. This is a friendly reminder from the divine, since you got 333, okay? Since you got 333, manifestation, manifestation, manifestation. Not only that, the first card in number 7 says that you will make mistakes and be okay. You will be okay. It's not that you don't have a choice. They are letting you know, your spiritual guides, that they are here to protect you, to serve you, to guide you, not to alienate you from the highest senses of yourself. All right. If you feel like you need a personal reading, feel free to reach out on realityimbalance.com. My name is Shawnee Janelle. Be well, in balance and peace. Peace.